Mic check. All right, I think it's working. What's going on, guys? We just started the live stream. Today's a rest day. Yesterday was the last day of day or week 12. So tomorrow we're entering week 13 in the weight training program. What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing? Get some Nashi going. We got a rest day today, guys. How's everyone doing? What's going on, Donald? How's it going? Around waiting for me. Today's a rest day. Yesterday we did lower body. Tomorrow we're doing upper body. Just hanging out today. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for dropping by. Rest days are always nice. Yeah. You know what? For me, rest days are sad. They make me sad. Because I used to go from working 5, 6, working out 5 to 6 days a week, and then I went down to 4 days, and I increased my rest days. And the crazy thing about it, the more rest days I had, the more progress I showed. That was the best progress I seen in the mirror was increasing my rest days, which is kind of crazy, right? So now, for sure, like I try to take advantage of the rest days, make sure I get enough rest, relax and stuff. I still get my steps in though, too though. Yes, sir. You work out too, Donald? I think working out is not even the most important part. It's cleaning up the diet. If your diet isn't clean, no weight training program can help you. You have to make sure you're eating clean. Yeah, yes, yeah. It's the key. Again, that's where I made huge progress. Cleaning up the diet and having structure. Thank you guys for being here. Like we just started today's stream. I'm supposed to have carpet installed. The guy was supposed to be here 49 minutes ago. I waited. Uh, he's not answering the call. He's not responding to my text. That type of stuff makes me mad. It's like, yo, we agreed on something, but you're not here. I no, I did. So I did pay him. He's they started yesterday. They started yesterday, and they're supposed to be 80% done today, and then tomorrow they come back and finish the stairs. What's up, Aki? How's it going? Thanks for being here. No, I paid him. No, I mean I haven't paid him for the whole thing. He hasn't been paid for the entire job. But it's not like the carpet is in my garage. So everything I have everything, right? I haven't finished paying him. I owe him about let me see, maybe 60% of the job, which 60% of the job is already done. So if anything, if he doesn't show up again, I probably win in this because I could just hire somebody for less to finish the job what I owe him. So hey, it's gonna work out. But it's just the thing is like when you're supposed to be here at a certain time and you're not. So yesterday he told me he'd be here at 7 o'clock, and then this morning he sent me a text saying he'll be here at 8. It's 8:51. Like, come on, man. That's almost like 2 hours from what you told me yesterday. You know, it sucks. It's annoying. It's annoying because I'm here. I'm waiting to start this live stream, waiting on you so I can start this live stream. And I'm calling, trying to find out what's going on. I literally have my front door open right now. My garage is wide open, and you're nowhere. It's annoying. It's annoying. YouTube. So on YouTube, last in the beginning of the month, I had 130 subscribers on YouTube. Yesterday, when I started the stream, I had 6,000 people subscribing to my channel. Um, I might break 10,000 subscribers. Let me see what I'm at right now. I might break 10,000 subscribers during this live stream. It is, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so my analytics. All right, so I am at 9,857 subscribers on YouTube. And when I went to bed last night, I was at 8,000. What drives me crazy though is I'm getting all these subscribers, but like when I post shorts, I get a lot of views. When I post regular videos, I don't. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. My YouTube, same name on YouTube. So right now we're at 9,859 subscribers. I just got another subscriber right now, so we're at 9,860. I'm not sure like how fast it's going, but it's possible that I might hit it uh today during this live stream. So yeah, alhamdulillah. Praise God for everything. Um but yeah, like I said, it's weird because my regular videos, when I post regular videos, I'm not getting the views. I'm getting the views on the shorts, which drives me crazy because I don't understand that. I love working out, guys. And like I was saying, like whether or not people are watching, I'm gonna do it. YouTube looks good, bro. Subscribe. Thank you, Hal. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Let's see. So I posted a short today this morning with my progress on this aggressive cut. Today, what is it? What's today? Today is day 25 of 28. Originally, my aggressive cut, the last day was supposed to be on the 16th, but because my family is out of state right now, it's it's difficult for me as is right now to prep one meal a day. So whenever I go on a bridge cut, when I'm on an aggressive cut, I do OMAD. OMAD stands for one meal a day. So I fast for 24 hours. That is difficult with my busy schedule already. That's difficult for me to cook that one meal. So what I do is I batch cook. So with my family extending their stay, they wanted to stay there a little bit longer. Uh, I'm gonna also extend my aggressive cut, so I'm gonna extend it for another 2 weeks. So the last day of the aggressive cut is gonna be the 29th, and then the 30th I go to a bridge, so I double my calories and stuff. Oh, Matt sounds tough, man. Props to you, but you got this for sure. Yeah, Matt. As a Muslim fasting Ramadan, it's pretty much like OMAD. Even when I do fast during Ramadan, I never do suhoor. I mean, suhoor for me would be drinking water, but I never like that feeling of eating and going back to sleep. So I would stay away from that. I would just drink my coffee so I don't have that headache and stuff. Donald, I had to really force it, but Alhamdulillah, discipline is the biggest thing. I didn't always have it, right? You don't If you have discipline, you don't get to 300 pounds, right? Which I got to 300 pounds. Yeah. So when I fast for Ramadan, uh, it's actually easier than when I do an aggressive cut. And my aggressive cut actually started on the first day of Ramadan. So I'm like, you know what? I'm fasting anyway, so I might as well just do it, right? So I started the aggressive cut. I don't, I don't normally get that lazy feeling, but like for example, yesterday, by the time by sunset, I was exhausted. I was exhausted, and this was after having a 3 hour workout session. This is after getting 10,000 steps. This is after moving stuff around the house because the carpet installers. I'm just trying to move everything faster, so I'm moving stuff for them so this job can get over with, right? Does Hi, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, like I was saying, I'm trying to get them to finish this as fast as possible. So, I'm moving stuff around for them to save that much more time. But for them to be 2 hours late still, and they're still not here, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, man. It's like I want to get this shit over with so I can move on. But it's like now it's like you're kind of like keeping me hostage in this whole thing. Crazy. And then they had to move stuff in my garage, and now my home gym is a complete mess right now in itself, right? It's annoying. It's annoying. Really annoying, man. On top of that, you don't answer your phone. Look, this guy has almost he has like 46 reviews on Yelp. 45 of those reviews are 5 stars. One of them is a 1 star. But that 1 star isn't even like a legit like it sounds like the customer's at fault. But man, I'm not that guy that likes leaving negative reviews. But it's gonna get close. It's gonna get close, and I just don't want to be that guy. I normally don't leave negative reviews. I don't leave negative or positive, but I'm getting close to leaving a negative review for real. This ain't cool. Oh, sorry, house carpet installers. They're super late. What's up, scammer? How you doing? Where am I from? I'm from. I mean, sorry, I didn't see your comments, guys. Uh, Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Hi, I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Today's a rest day. I'm sad during rest days. I'm more excited when I'm working out. I'm from the West Coast. I'm from California, but my family's from Yemen. Uh, House, the carpet installers, they're late. They they're supposed to be here 2 hours ago. That's a good sign, at least. Oh, what is it? At least it seems like they do a good job whenever they show up. Yeah, yeah, but come on, dude. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying because he asked me yesterday if I can help him by moving stuff out of the master bedroom, which I mean that's technically what I paid him for, right? But I'm like, you know what? Yeah, to get this shit over with. Let's go. I'll help you. But 2 hours late, I should have just left everything. Watch. Calling him right now. You guys hear the phone ringing? It's not. It's not professional at all. You know what I'm talking about? 2 hours late, not answering your phone, texting me at 6 o'clock in the morning saying you'll be here at 8 o'clock. Now you don't want to answer your phone. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for me not to leave a negative review. It's making me mad. It's making me really mad. Uh all right, I got a comment. You seem to be in great shape. Thank you, brother. I try to get there. I'm trying to get to 10% body fat by August. So I get there, but I think I'm gonna get there yeah, mid July to late August, or sorry, mid to late July. But the original plan was to get there by my 40th birthday, which I am 39 years old, guys. Al, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You look like you're already there. Mm, no, I don't know what I'm at. I know I'm in the mid 20s. Or sorry, mid teens. Okay, so he's texting me now. He's texting me now. Let's see what he said. I'm not gonna be able to make it in today, but I can make it in tomorrow at 7 a.m. with my guys. I'm not feeling well. I did get sick and I'm on antibiotics. I woke up late. That's why I thought, but my stomach doesn't feel good at all. But we'll be there. My guys will be there tomorrow at 7 a.m. So you couldn't have sent this text 2 hours ago? Yeah, you're right. He didn't even apologize, huh? Let me see. Yeah. No, no apology. So look, this is yesterday. Yesterday, he said so verbally he told me he'd be here 7 o'clock yesterday. 7 o'clock in the morning. Then he sends me a text. I'm gonna come at 8 a.m. I'll arrive at 8 a.m., sir, not 7. Thank you. Right? That was at 3:43. And then literally 1 minute later says, no Max. Oh shit, I just said my name. No blank, disregard. I'm sorry. I'm gonna arrive at 7 a.m. Thank you. I said, okay, thanks. I've cleared out most of the master bedroom. The rest of the stuff is a two-man job. Then he sends me a text at 6 in the morning, 8 a.m. I'm coming. So at 8:20, I said, ETA, I have the garage and front door open. At 8:39, blank, I have things I need to take care of. I am waiting on you so I can start on those things. And now, 2 hours later, he's telling me he's not coming. So if you have a job, if you have a job and your job, you start at a specific time and you don't show up for 2 hours, and then 2 hours after your shift starts, you're saying you're not coming. What kind of shit is that? If he got guys and he is sick, why can't this his guys still show up? Exactly. Exactly. So check this out. He's been giving me this bullshit. Sorry, I'm mad. He's been giving me this bullshit for the past month where he's not been feeling well, this and that and this and that, right? So he ghosted me for a week. I'm literally about to go to small claims court and I'm sending him a message like, if I don't hear from you by end of day, I'm going to make sure I get my money back, and I'm gonna go by the proper procedures to get my money back. He finally says, "Oh, I'll be there tomorrow." Right? He doesn't even. He drops his guys off and leaves. He doesn't even work. He didn't do anything yesterday. He just dropped his guys off. But you have a point. It's not like you're working. You being sick doesn't. I don't know. I probably shouldn't send a text when I'm mad, huh? This is insane. So I'm just gonna say this is insane and unprofessional. That's it. Especially when I have my nephew. Basically, when I go to work, my nephew's gonna come in and be here while they're here. This is literally. I think this is the third time where I tell my nephew to he doesn't have to worry about it. And he's probably in a different site working. He's probably on another job. So now I gotta go close the garage. Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go close the garage. Why isn't my? Why are my comments generating? That's weird. Yeah, everything will be all right. Hey, after the job is done, none of this will matter, right? How? Matt say, the cut is going awesome. It is. I have more energy than I thought I would in this cut. So the cut is extremely awesome. You, thank you for the compliment. Yeah, so I'm in my teens, for sure. I'm not gonna get a DEXA scan to see my body fat until August. No, I do. I have patches of fat. I have it on my lower back. Lower back. I got because you look. You gotta understand. I'm coming from so January 2023. I was 300 pounds. So I do have fat for sure. I do have fat. I'm working on taking care of it. Uh, so I got fat right below my belly button. Why is this doing this? Stop doing this. Come on, robot. Stop. Yeah, just stay there. Just stay there. Okay. Feel like you don't have. Come on, stop moving. Sheesh. I think it's because of the charger. Yeah, so I'm coming from 300 pounds and stuff. January 2023. This thing won't stop moving. Okay. Yo, come on, man. Come on. Stop moving. All right. Disconnected the charger. I'll connect this instead. Okay. All right. What's up, Key? Thank you for being here. Yo, stop moving, yo. Stop. Okay. Stop. Okay. Yeah. So losing losing 300 pounds, of course, you're gonna have. I'm going from 40% body fat, trying to get to 10% body fat. So when I originally lost 100 pounds in 11 months, then I hit a stalemate because I didn't know like what I was doing was no longer working. Like what I needed to change what I was doing because I went on carnivore and I was eating a lot of steak. I was eating a lot of chicken thighs, right? So, as a person that's 300 pounds doing that, you're going to lose a lot of weight. But then when you get to 200 pounds, that isn't going to work anymore. So now you have to start like counting calories, especially if your goal, if you have a goal. My goal was to keep going, but because I was new to this whole thing. Like when I hit that stalemate, it's like, well, what am I supposed to be doing? This is not working anymore. I started running, um, and then I went down again, and then I slowly went back up. But I was eating healthy food, but I would eat too much healthy food. If that made any sense. I wasn't doing the math where calories in, calories out, calories in, calories out. I was just exercising like crazy, calories out, and then eating a lot of healthy food, but too much healthy food. And then I wasn't eating the efficient healthy food, which would be, for example, I would eat ribeye steak and chicken thighs. It'd probably be better if I ate chicken breasts and shrimp. That's more efficient. You can get more of that for less calories, right? I can if I fill up a plate with ribeye steak, that would easily top 2,500 calories. But if I did that with chicken breast, it it'd probably only be not even 1,000 calories, right? So I replaced the ribeye with chicken breast, right? And I replaced the chicken thigh with shrimp, with Pacific whiting, with cod, with pollock. So that's when boom, I started again like a downwards trend when it comes to weight. So on February um, 18, I was 220 pounds. And then in 1 month, I lost 25 pounds just by replacing ribeye with, oh yeah, also egg whites. Egg whites, legendary, right? So when I started, when I was at 220 in February 18th, it's crazy, bro. It's like so I originally, because I was running so much, I hurt my foot. I hurt my foot. So I'm like, I have to make a change because if I don't make a change, I'm gonna gain all that weight back. And being somebody that was at 300 pounds, that it would be one of the biggest nightmares, right? So I'm like, oh, egg whites, like egg whites without the yolk. I love eggs. I'll show you guys my fridge one day. My fridge has dozens and dozens and dozens of eggs right now. I'm not eating them right now because of this aggressive cow. I'm using egg whites, but eggs, I love 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 eggs. So I took the yolk out, started eating egg whites, chicken breast. Boom, like I said, 1 month, 25 pounds, crazy. Original plan was to get to 185. When I got to like 195, I'm like, no, 185 is a low target. I'm gonna go 175. And then it's like, dude, 175, I'll hit that super easy. I need to shoot for the stars. And if I miss, hey, I'll land on the moon. I want to go 10% body fat. How many people can say they went from 40% body fat to 10% body fat? So at that time, I didn't have a six pack. I had a pouch on my lower belly from being 300 pounds. I had back fat and stuff, but my cardio was ridiculous. The dogs, you'll see the dogs tomorrow. The dogs are taking a break today. We're taking a break today. Tomorrow we're doing upper body workout. Today we're just it's a rest day. So upper body tomorrow. You'll see the dogs tomorrow. So like I was saying, I have lower back. I had lower back fat. I had that pouch right below my belly button and stuff. Uh, like upper thighs and stuff. So I didn't have no six pack. I and then when I was doing this, I'm like, I think by March, starting to see the outline of the six pack. I'm like, oh dang, like right, I never had a six pack my whole life. Right, I've been pretty much overweight. I've always been overweight all my life and stuff. This is the healthiest I've been. This is the best shape I've ever been in. But like I was saying, prior to February, prior to the aggressive cut, I was in excellent shape in terms of cardio. I can run for hours and just run, 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 right? And the thing is, I didn't realize, but when you do that, you're kind of like destroying your muscles when you run that like that. Uh, so I was like not doing the right thing in terms of what I wanted, right? So I literally stopped running and I started walking. And then I replaced chicken breast, or I replaced ribeye with chicken breast. Started eating egg whites. Started eating more seafood because seafood like shrimp barely has any fat in it, and it has excellent protein, and it's low calories. You can eat so much shrimp, you'll get that protein, and like that helped me out a lot. Um, so 10% body fat from 40%. I'm gonna I'm gonna hit it like I said, mid to late July. The original plan was August. I'm like surpassing all expectations. So it's working out. It's working out awesome for me right now. I when I batch cooked the last time, I got like some broccoli and Brussels sprouts and stuff, and that was high on fiber. So for about 3 days, I ate the whole thing. It was past 3 days, but for 3 days, my weight kept going up. So it went up 2 pounds. Second day, it went up another 2 pounds, and then the third day, it went up 2.5 pounds. So I went up 6.5 pounds in 3 days. I didn't panic because I knew what was going on, but the prior me would have panicked, like the would have panicked and be like, "Oh no, uh, my metabolism is broken." Right? Uh, I didn't panic. I stayed the course, and then 3 days later, I lost 9 pounds. Like not all at once, but it's not. That wasn't fat to begin with. It was water weight. When that happens, when you put something in your diet, like broccoli, broccoli is high on fiber, so it's gonna cause, first of all, volume in your gut. It takes longer for it to digest. You get a lot of gas and everything, and then it absorbs water too. So everything I was drinking was like the water was just staying. So eventually, over time, you start to pee it out and stuff. But midday yesterday, when I because like I said, I only eat one meal a day. Midday, I weighed myself. I was 168 pounds. Obviously, that doesn't count. It's because I probably don't have enough water. It was really hot yesterday. It was 96 degrees. But in the morning when I weighed myself, I was 172. Midday, I was 168. This morning, I weighed myself. I'm at 173. I did. So that's one. That's up 1 pound from yesterday. I did take a lot of sodium yesterday. So I put a lot of sea salt in my food that I ate, and also uh, I had electrolytes because of the summer because it's pretty damn hot. I think it hit 96 yesterday. So when you do that too, that causes your water or that causes your body to keep some water in, some extra water in. So I notice whenever, like for example, tonight, if I don't put salt in my food, um, I could probably literally be 171 pounds. I could kind of control. I can kind of control like what I want. If I want my weight to be 171 tomorrow, I can probably control that. I probably know exactly. Matter of fact, I'll try it today. I'll tell you guys if it works. So because I know like if I stop putting salt in my food, if I stop putting seasoning in my food, less water gets held in my body. So I'm gonna try that today. I'll see if I could get 171. I'll tell you guys. So this is for the week. See that? You see how the weight goes up? That's all water weight, and then it drops. That's when it flushes. So like I said, you stay the course. You guys see how it peaks up? So old me, old me would have panicked right here. But I stayed the course. I continued. I continued to I stuck to the plan, and it just went down. Went, right? Actually, yeah, that doesn't have today's. Let me update it. It doesn't have today's. Thank you, Donald. Okay. So I updated it to today. Okay, so it has today's. So the average for the week is 175. So you see how it goes up and down. So for example, like I said yesterday, I had a lot of sodium. I had pickles. I put sea salt in my food. You see how it goes up? It's because of the salt, the sodium. This is the prior week. You see how it goes up? That's when I ate high fiber. That fiber, and I kept eating it for. I kept eating it. Matter of fact, the first day I didn't eat it was yesterday. Yesterday was the first day, so I kept eating it. My body just needed to adjust, right? Again, old me would have panicked, would have changed something, but I stuck. I stayed the course. I stuck to the plan. Right here, this is the month of June. Stay the course. Trust the process. This is this is the past year. It it does look steady, but look, I'll show you. 6 months. See that? That's January 18 to 24. I'll show you when I started the aggressive cut. This is when I started the aggressive cut right there at 212. 212, 170, 174. See that? So the average weight for the last 6 months is 168. Or sorry, 196 pounds. So it's like you got to stay the course. You got to be consistent. You got to be disciplined. Apache, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Just saw your last video. That's a precious baby. You talking about my cat? Yeah, man. I love that cat. That cat, he so my that cat loves me. He does. And you can tell like he knows he knows that I'm his, I guess you could say, master. I try to put him on my lap, but he doesn't. He goes to my feet. What's up, John? What's up, brother? Thank you for coming back. The cat, so I try to put him on my lap and pet him, but he goes to my feet. I don't know if that's out of respect or what, but that's always like, but when it comes with my kids, he'll stay on their lap and stuff, right? But me, nah. Like he won't lay next to me. He'll go to my feet and he'll lay next to my feet, like as if like I don't know if that's a sign of respect or what, but he'll tell me to pet him. One thing that drives me crazy is whenever I go down the stairs, he tries to get my attention and he'll cut me off. He'll cut me off, and I had to learn that if he's anywhere around me when I'm going down the stairs, I have to be careful because he'll cut me off, and I'm not trying to hurt him, and at the same time, I'm not trying to fall down the stairs. So it's like I have to zigzag. If I go down the stairs, he cuts me off, and then I go left, he goes left, and I have to go right, he goes right. It's like he's basically telling me to pet him. So I'll sit there and I'll pet him. But my kids and wife, they're all out of state right now, and he's sad. He's like he's meowing extra loud. looking for them. Poor guy. So he doesn't know what's going on. He's just always meowing really loud, looking for them, going all over the house and stuff. And yeah, poor dude. So I've been giving him extra love. He likes belly rubs and stuff. He does. He does miss them. He misses them a lot. So he'll what he'll do is he'll go to my feet and he'll lay like it's like he'll submit. He'll lay and then he'll go meow meow, right? And I start petting him and stuff. And then this fool will be laying on one side and he'll turn to the other side to tell me to pet that side, and then he'll switch again, right? And keep doing it, and I'll keep petting him, and then do it again, boom, and then the jerk will jump up and bite my hand and basically say enough. Like you don't have to bite me. I mean, it's a love bite. It doesn't hurt, but it's like cat reflexes, super fast, like just gets me. So yeah, but he's cool. I love that kitty. I think the family loves him like more than they love me. That's for sure. Because whenever they call, they're like, "Where's it, Amadi? Oh, you're calling for Amadi? All right. Well, I'm doing fine. Amadi's all right." Yeah. So my cat, he's gray. We named him Ramadi. In Arabic, Ramadi means gray. So I wanted to call him Ramad, but my wife didn't want to call him Ramad. Ramad means ashes, right? Because I was thinking I'm gonna name him Ash because his gray color. But she's like, no, that's not good. I guess superstitious. So she's like, let's call him Ramadi, Gray. So literally, his name is Gray in Arabic. He's lovable, man. He likes to bite my feet. Yeah, I know. Ramad is dope, but she wanted to name him Ramadi. He's a really good cat. Like his he got his food. I leave the garage door open. That's where his food is. So at night, oh, one thing he does it pisses me off. He likes to go outside. He'll wake me up in the middle of the night and just meow 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 meow. He didn't do that when the kids were here. He didn't do that when the kids were here. But now that the kids aren't here, that's what he does. He likes to wake me up. And me right now, sleep is really important for me. I make sure that because of my aggressive cut, I have to get sleep. Because during an aggressive cut, what you're doing to your body is you're actually stressing your body. Your body's confused. Your body is in a panic mode when you're on an aggressive cut. The last thing you want to do is mess up your sleep during an aggressive cut because that's when your body is repairing and everything, right? Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Apache. So if I'm only getting like 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, so that's gonna cause stress on top of the aggressive cut causing stress. And then if you got something like a bad day at work causing stress, or the guy installing your carpet not showing up, causing stress, um, that's not good, right? So you always want to make sure you bodybuild like shows. No, I don't. So if you're new here, I used to be 300 pounds. I lost, what is it now? If I'm 170, let's say I'm 172. Another thing too, when I'm in an aggressive cut, my brain doesn't work as good. So if I was at 310 pounds minus 172, so I've lost 138 pounds. The last since February 18, I've lost 48 pounds. So this is actually the best shape of my life. Uh, I I don't do shows, but I am trying to get to 10% body fat. I'm trying to get to 10% body fat. I'm 39 years old. I turn 40 in August. I want to get into my. Thank you, Apache. Yeah, I lost 138 pounds, and I'm not even done yet. And the thing is, I'm not worried about the weight. I want the composition, right? So the thing is 10%. People keep asking me like, and because people see, they see in my personal life. They're saying, "What's your goal weight?" I'm like, I don't really have a goal weight. My goal is to get to 10% and to maintain, right? To maintain. So I'm not sure how much I need to get to 10%, right? I might have to hit 160. I might have to hit 155. But 10% body fat isn't the same weight for everybody. So if I get to 10% body fat and I'm 155, now the question becomes, do I want to stay 155? I don't think I want to stay 155. I don't. But what does 155 mean for me? 155 means I literally lost half the weight at my top, right? 310 divided by 2 is 155. So 155 could mean, hey, I literally lost half my body weight. That could be amazing, right? Um, but I don't like how I look right now at 170. I feel like I'm too small. But I need to keep moving forward. I need to finish this goal. If I get to 155 and that's 10% body fat, what I can do is I can start building muscle. I appreciate you, Donald. Thank you. So I get to 155 and then I go on a lean bulk, meaning I increase my calories and I lift like crazy. Like I'm trying to go for PRs, trying to go for personal records on weight, right? So I do that, right? So obviously when I'm increasing calories, which I'm not going to increase it like crazy, I'm just going to go maybe a 100 calories or 200 calories above maintenance. Then obviously I'm going to gain weight, right? So I'm probably going to go from like 155 to 165, gain 10 pounds, right? And then I go on another aggressive cut to get back to 10% body fat. So if I originally hit 155, 10% body fat, the next time I hit 10% body fat, I won't be 155. I'll probably be like 160. Does that make sense? That's how I become bigger at 10% body fat instead of smaller. And just make that a cycle, right? So that's how bodybuilding works. Um, just because you're a percentage of body fat at a weight doesn't mean that's it's gonna be there. You gotta build and then kill the fat. Build muscle, kill the fat. Build muscle, kill the fat. Obviously, you can't build muscle when you're on a deficit. If anything, I'm losing muscle right now. So, like I'm saying, I got to get to my goal weight or goal body fat percentage, and then build the muscle moving forward. So, yeah. So I don't like. I feel like I'm smaller right now, but like I said, I continue. I continue with the plan. I get to my goal, and then we reevaluate from there. Right? I've since middle school, Since middle school, I've always been above 200 pounds. The last day of middle school, I remember the last day of middle school, they weighed us. I was 205 pounds the last day. And I don't know before that when I got weighed, but I was so embarrassed. Last day of eighth grade, and I'm 200 pounds. Like I just remember feeling so embarrassed because I don't think anybody else was 205 or 200 pounds in my class. So that was really embarrassing for me. But I'm lighter. I'm lighter today. I'm 30 pounds lighter today than the last day of middle school for me, right? But if you even think about it, like a 170-pound middle schooler, that's pretty big. But to be 200 pounds, sheesh, right? So yeah, that's the plan. Like I've always been big, and this is the lightest I've been in 30, 28 years. So it's crazy to me. Like people say that I'm skinny. Like I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't want to be known. I don't want people to look at me and the first thing say skinny. I don't want that. I don't want that. So obviously, if I'm 172 right now and I have to get to 155, if they're calling me skinny now, what are they gonna call me at 155? What's up, Carl? How you doing, brother? Yeah. So that's thank you, Carl. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the what is that? The gifts. What does it say? Go popular. Pardon me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Carl. I seen your message. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. I'm on Instagram. I'm not really like trying to build those right now. But I am on there. I'm on Instagram. It's Max B underscore MMK. So you can find me on Instagram from there. I'm on YouTube. Matter of fact, let me see. Did we hit 10,000 yet? So I'm on YouTube, guys. In the beginning of this month, I had 130 subscribers. 3 days ago, I hit 4,000 subscribers. The same day at night, I hit 5,000 subscribers. Then the next day, like 6,000, 7,000. Last night when I went to bed, it was at 8,000. This morning when I got up, it was at 9,000. Uh, Let me see what it is right now. Guys, in the beginning of the month, I had 130 subscribers. I am at 9,944 subscribers on YouTube. I don't know what happened. It's weird. I'm getting the subscribers, but my long form videos aren't getting the views. Only my shorts are getting the views. So we might during this live stream we might hit 10,000. It's crazy. It's crazy. Twitter, same name, King Tyron, but I don't like what they did to Twitter. The crazy thing about Twitter or X, it's a cesspool of hate. It's like nothing but constant hate, 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 hate. So I'm Muslim, and all the stuff that I see is Muslim hate. I'm like, that stuff, like just seeing it, it's like it it pisses me off. Like a lot of stuff, a lot of the stereotypes against my religion is more like cultural stuff, or it's misunderstandings, or it's the media just blatantly lying about about my religion and stuff. Uh, So just I used to be super active on it because that's my news source. I don't trust the major media because they whatever they want you to believe, they'll get you to believe. So I go to X for my news. But when I'm going to X for my news and I see a bunch of hate, that stuff. Assalamu alaikum, Hannah. Good morning. When you see that stuff constantly, hate, it does something to you mentally. It does. So I'm like, you know what? For my mental health, I need to get off. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing excellent. How are you doing? So I haven't really used X like that. Uh, maybe, maybe what I'll do is I'll probably start a new X account and I'll just because I guess it might just be my the algorithms on there. So what I'll probably do is I'll start a new X account so it like refreshes the algorithm so I don't see that stuff. 'Cause I really don't want to see that stuff. I don't want to be constantly reminded that people hate people for no reason. And I don't remember X being like that. But like I said, I don't know. It might just be my algorithm. Thank you, Miriam. Oh, okay, so the comments are coming. 409, what's up? Sorry guys. I'm I'm uh I'm missing your guys' comments. Sorry about that. Let me see. All right, I think I got it down now. I won't miss any more comments going forward, guys. What on? Hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Twitter's or YouTube is dead today. Yeah, I'm almost at 10,000 subs. It's crazy. I think so it, 2 days ago or maybe 3 days ago, I posted a thank you message to everybody saying thank you for 5,000 subs. And then an hour later, someone says, you're at 6,000. So that's kind of crazy. That's crazy that it's growing that fast. Tara, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Today's a rest day. Rest day today. Rest days normally are dead compared to Neo BG. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for leaving a comment. I appreciate you. Rest days aren't as busy as the workout days. And I'm still trying to figure out what I need to be doing during these rest days because I'm not attracting as much activity on my social media on the rest days. I think it's the dogs. That's what the TikTok chat is calling it. The dogs. There's no dogs out today. Yeah, we're at 9,900 subscribers on YouTube. There is a possibility that we hit 10,000 during the live stream. It's growing fast, but I wish I can get more activity on my regular videos. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it. I wish it can get longer, but this is literally the longest it can get. Right below the base of my neck. But it doesn't grow evenly either. Like the hair under is long. It's like the hair on my chin is maybe because I keep poking at it. I don't know. What's up, scammer? So like I was saying, like today's a rest day. Rest days are boring. I had to force myself to rest. I didn't like it at first, but when I seen the crazy progress that I was making when I added more rest days, I was like, you know what? Why not? Right? Alhamdulillah, tomorrow's Sunday. I love Sunday, day off. I love going to work. All right, so I'm off Fridays and I'm off Sundays. My favorite work days are Thursdays, knowing that when I clock out, I don't have to be at work until another whatever, 30 something hours, right? And then today when I go to work, it's super nice because I know when I clock out, I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be upper body. I'm hoping to play flag football with my friends. I need new friends because my friends are lazy. We've been playing basketball. Basketball is not my sport. Uh, Football is my sport. I mean, when I was younger, I used to be pretty good in basketball, but then I stopped playing basketball for like 10 years. You put anything in it? Yeah, coconut. I put coconut oil, and then I got Alberto's hairdressing. Is it Alberto's or Alberto's? Alberto's hairdressing, something like that. Let me see if I got some right here. So mainly I put coconut oil, but sometimes I put Alberto VO5 conditioning hairdressing. Hey, they need to pay me, right? They need to pay me. So yeah, so I put that in my beard. Uh, but coconut oil is what I put the most. I'm doing fine, scammer. I'm glad that you're doing fine as well. So like I was saying, uh, my friends are lazy. We always schedule to play flag football, but they end up not showing up. So that we end up like the people that do show up, we end up just playing basketball. Basketball, pick up basketball. And basketball is not my sport. I need to get a new chair too. This chair sucks. Somebody's barbecuing outside. Smells good. I gotta make a phone call. Hello? Uh, ايش؟ بس ايش قصدك؟ Okay. تمام تمام تمام. What's up, Tech? How you doing? Thank you for joining. Today's a rest day. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, brother. Today's a rest day. Uh, just kind of chit chatting with you guys. How you doing today? What's going on? What's good with you? We're also watching YouTube. So my YouTube in the beginning of the month was at 130 subscribers. We're at 9,900 right now. So it's we're like on watch to see if I hit 10,000 during this live stream. It's pretty interesting. Keeps going up and down. That's one thing that's confusing too. What's up with everybody? Where's everyone at? Just chilling? I can't wait for tomorrow so I could work out and do my bench press is one of my favorite. I just want to make sure that I'm able to, maintain the strength, because that's one thing about the aggressive cut. You got to make sure that your strength is being maintained. And one thing I do for that is I maintain my bench numbers. For sure, Donald. Thank you. Yeah. So last bench day, I uh, I wasn't able to hit my progress schedule. So I was supposed to go 245 5 times. It was the first time that I got to 245 5 times, and I was only able to hit it 4 times. The thing is, I had 3 hours of sleep that night because they broke into my neighbor's trailer and they stole it. They made so much noise. I thought they were breaking into my car outside. And then I had a like a bad couple of days at work that probably caused some stress. There was another thing that happened too, but basically I had like a 3 day stretch where everything was out of whack, everything was out of schedule, and then my I wasn't able to perform to my best. I thought it was probably the aggressive cut finally catching up to me, which today, knowing that was completely wrong. It was just that other stuff that caused that. So I can't wait for tomorrow to see if I'm able to do this weight. If I do, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be so excited. How do you maintain your bench numbers, Ahi? Okay, so in an aggressive cut, when I'm losing weight, so when I was at 220 pounds, I was, a matter of fact, I'm stronger right now at 172 pounds than I was at 220 pounds. But when I was at 300 pounds, I was able to, I can't do the same weight that I was doing at 300 pounds. When I was 300 pounds, I was lifting over 300 pounds. I was probably lifting 350 pounds. Um, but I am stronger at 220 or at 172 than I was at 220. So when you're on an aggressive cut, you got to maintain your strength, right? So if I'm bench pressing 225 at 220, if I'm 220 pounds and I'm benching 225 5 times, 4 sets, I got to make sure I keep doing that, right? Once a week. You're not doing this. You're not doing this every other day. It's just once a week. So 225 5 times, 4 sets, right? And then on day three, day so 4 days later, you're gonna do dumbbells, right? Both arms. You're going incline dumbbells, and you're doing the same thing. Like, but you're gonna do eight. You're gonna do eight reps, 4 sets, right? So you're doing that, right? So you're literally just doing those two exercises for the week. You're not gonna overdo your muscles. You're not gonna overstress your muscles. And then the next week, you do the same thing. And if it feels good, the third week, you move up 5 pounds on one set, and you drop down the 5 pounds on the next sets, right? And then the following week, you go up 5 pounds on the first 2 sets and go down on the next 2 sets. So it's like everything is catching up. Everything is catching up. Does that make sense? I don't know if I explained that. I appreciate you, Donald. Does that make sense, or should I be more clear? I don't know, because sometimes when I think something, it's I'm not articulating it better, right? So you're constantly progressing. You're constantly progressing. So 225. When I'm working out, I'm gonna do 225 5 times. Then I'm gonna drop 5 pounds. So 225 times, 225 times, 225 times, right? So now 225 5 the next week, 225 5 times, 225 5 times. So both these are at 225. And now this one is at 220 5 times, 220 5 times, right? Now third week, 225, 225, 225, 220, right? And this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So you got to make sure also you are tracking your I got two whiteboards in my garage, in my home gym. And then you always want to make sure you back up your data. So my notes, see this? This goes weeks and weeks and weeks. You're keeping track of everything. Everything. If you're not keeping track, then you're not doing it right. You have to have structure. You have to have structure, right? You see that? So, yeah, you have to maintain your numbers, right? So again, going back, so now 225, 225, 225, 220, right? Now the fourth week, 225, 225, 225, 225. Was I able to do it? No problem. Yes. Okay. Was I not able to do it with no problem? I complete it? Yes. Was it shaky? Yes. Do it again one more week. Do the same thing. 225, 225, 225, 225. Boom. I was able to do it again, no problems. Now, 230 5 times, 225, 225, 225. Then the week after that, 230, 230, 225, 225. Does that make sense? That's how you progress. You're progressing that in every single thing. So I am 30, 50, I'm almost 50 pounds lighter. I'm 48 pounds lighter right now than I was February 18th, but I am stronger even though I'm lighter. So that's how you progress. You just progress that way. Boom, boom. You write everything down. Boom, 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 boom. I did this. I did this. Also, if you felt bad doing it, make sure you felt bad. Hey, I did this and I felt bad. Or I did this and I felt really good. I did this and it was really difficult. I did this and it was really easy. I did this and I feel like I need to do it one more week. Keep notes. Keep notes so you look back. Okay, I did this, I did this, I did this. When I weighed this, track everything. And like I said, if there's no structure, you're not gonna improve. And that was me prior to February. Prior to February, I just winged it. No plan. Just hey, what are you doing tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. Now, my structure, I can tell you what I'm doing in a week. I can tell you what I'm doing in a month. I can tell you what I'm doing in 2 months. Structure, structure, structured, and you got to make this. It has to be discipline, discipline, discipline. I was working out 6 days a week. Now I'm only working out 4 days a week. At first, it hurt because on days like today, it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And I had to hold myself. Like, no, stick to the plan. Trust the process. I'm like slowing myself down. I It was hard. It was really hard at first. I got a video. I posted a video of me walking around like pouting. I'm walking in my home gym like, oh man, wow. I want to work out, but my plan is telling me not to. So it's like it was the best thing to happen to me. It really was. The best thing to happen to me was to slow down. Slow down, structure, take care of myself, rest. No need to work out for 3, 4 hours. Uh, Literally, you only need 4 hours a week to lift weights. My workouts go long because I'm chatting with you guys, and I'm also like, I warm up. My warm ups don't count as a workout. So my warm ups take 40 minutes, sometimes more. I don't count that as a workout. That's just me warming up, getting the body, the blood pumping. But like for example, yesterday's workout was the longest workout I've had. It was because of technical difficulties. I got these robot cameramen. I'm only using one today. I'm getting the hang of it. So this is a tripod right here. It's like a robot. It follows me around and stuff. It has legs. So I was having it, it stands it stands and you see how it's moving around. So the phone stays on it and it follows me and stuff. I was having technical difficulties with it yesterday, but I'm getting the hang of it, how it's done. So a lot of me like it affected my workout yesterday. It caused it to go super long when I don't like. I'm not supposed to. That's against the plan for me to work out that much. So that it is. This thing's pretty awesome. I got it for 100. It's on sale right now on Amazon. It's called the DJI Mobile 8. $125. I got two of them because I got two phones. This goes right here. Yeah, so I was having a hard time with it. It kept, and then one of them ended up dying towards the end. One of them died on me, and then my phone died on YouTube, causing my live stream, to. The cat is doing awesome. I posted a video this morning about the cat. Quran, sorry, I got carried away with explaining. I didn't see the comments. Uh, yeah, so that caused the kitty cat, man. The kitty cat misses his brothers or his sisters. The family is out of state. The cat is confused. He doesn't know what's going on. They normally took care of him like when it comes to petting because he wants affection. So they were giving him the affection, and now he's coming towards me for the affection, and sometimes it's too much. Like I tell him he needs to get away from me sometimes. Like get away from me, man. I ain't got time for that. Nah, but I love him though. Sneakers the cat. Yeah, we're at 9.92 thousand subscribers. We're at hey man, are you hey man, are you hey man, do you water fast? Yeah, technically I'm water fasting right now. So I eat one meal a day for this aggressive cut. OMAD. The only thing that I've had so far this morning, it's 10:18. The first thing I had was I took a B12 vitamin. I took 2 scoops of creatine. I put a pinch of apple cider vinegar in a cup. I poured water and I took two magnesium pills. Uh, and then I downed it with some water and then black coffee. Black coffee every day. I am a coffee addict. I love coffee. I have an espresso machine. Matter of fact, after this live stream, I'm gonna make me a espresso. But I eat one meal a day, and I eat it after Maghrib. I eat it after sunset. I already have my meals prepped from the last prep. Yeah, water fast for me is the way to go. I work out fasted, so whenever I'm working out, I'm literally fasted. I'm not. I haven't. I don't like. I don't like eating prior to my workout. Um, and then when I'm on 2 meals a day, my first meal is right after my workout, and then my second meal is the same time. So I'm always eating after sunset. That meal is always there. But then, if depending on what phase I'm in, if I'm on the bridge, I call it the bridge phase. It's either I'm on a bridge phase or an aggressive cut. Bridge phase, aggressive cut. When I hit my goal at 10%, I'm not gonna do any more aggressive cuts. The only time I'm gonna do an aggressive cut is if I'm bulking, if I'm gonna do a lean bulk, uh, because I'm trying to maintain 10% body fat. Obviously, when you bulk, your body fat is gonna go up. So if I go up to 12 or 15% body fat, then I'll go on another cut to get down to 10. So the difference is when I'm the first time I was on 10% body fat, I'm probably going to be 155, 160. The second time I'm probably going to be 163, 165. So it all just depends because when you're on a bulk, you're obviously going to build muscle. Uh, and that's the plan. I'm going to build muscle. That's good, bro. I will definitely listen to you, bro. You are Jack. Thank you. You know what? I feel like I'm small. Wallah. I feel like I can definitely get bigger. People in the real world say I'm skinny. I don't like that. I don't like being called skinny, especially being a big guy all my life. Thank you, Donald. Thank you. Thank you. And it's crazy because I learned this by trial and tribulation. It's like, oh, you know how like when you have a light bulb moment, it's like it came to me like a light bulb moment. Like I get it, right? So it's like, okay, and it's crazy because it took a foot injury for this to happen to me. A foot injury. Me hurting my foot. I was so sad when I hurt my foot because it meant I could no longer run. And knowing it now today, running running every day was the reason why I was showing slow progress. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I gotta use the restroom. All right, so I'm back. So your body runs on two fuel sources: sugar and carbs and fat. So if you fast for 16 hours, so let's say you clean up your diet, you cut out the carbs. You cut out the carbs, no more carbs. Now and you cut out the sugar, obviously. You're going to cut out the sugar. Your body is going to deplete all the carbs, the sugar. It's going to use it all, right? It's nothing there. So it has no choice but to start running on fat, right? So that's called ketosis. So when your body starts burning fat, you go on ketosis. Once that happens, it's like your body becomes a fat burning machine. When you use the restroom, you're passing fat. When you're breathing, you're passing fat. So that's why sometimes like if you're in ketosis, your body literally you're using the restroom more often than not. What's up, New York? How you doing, brother? Today is a rest day. We're resting today. Rest. So like I said, I used to dislike the rest days, but rest days um help out. They help out the for me to reach my goal. So like I was saying, like so now if you let's say you go on a 16-hour fast, now it's like supercharging your body going on ketosis, right? Because you're not putting, because a lot carbs, there every almost everything has carbs depending on the amount, it's different. But if you're fasting, forcing your body to go in ketosis, like if you're on carnivore, you're constantly in ketosis. If you're eating like ribeye steak and you're eating chicken breast, if you're eating chicken thighs, you're constantly in ketosis. Like your body is burning fat, burning fat, burning fat, burning fat. You supercharge it when you're fasting. So I fast for 24 hours, right? So this is why I set a plan up and everything, and I'm gonna burn this. I'm gonna burn. This is what I'm gonna do, and just doing the math. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, Isam Ali. So I set a roadmap of boom. This is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna reach my goal on this date. I'm gonna reach my goal on that date. I'm gonna reach my goal on that date. I'm blowing through those goals. Like for example, originally I gotta check it, see the original plan, like the plan that on February, the original February plan. All right, so today I'm 172. Originally, originally I wasn't supposed to get to 172 until October 1st, right? What I mean October 1st. Literally, I'm 4 months ahead of schedule. 4 months ahead. And it's all because of the OMAD, me fasting every single day, 24 hours, one meal a day. So when I'm doing the math, I guess the math isn't correct because it's not putting into account that my body is turning into a fat burning machine because of the OMAD fasting 24 hours. So literally 4 months ahead of schedule because of that, right? And obviously I had to change like I was telling you guys, when I originally started, it was to get to 185, 185, and once I seen like, yo, 185, that's a low target. I can definitely hit 185, and then I'm like, I'm gonna change it to one. So Azam, hey bro, I enjoyed your stream. I had some suggestions I want to share with you, but I don't want to spam your chat. Let's chat on Discord. I don't have time to chat on Discord. But thank you though. I appreciate you. You can spam my chat. I ain't tripping. Uh yeah, so I'm definitely ahead of schedule when it comes to that. And it's because of the fasting. My boys on YouTube. What's going on today? YouTube is dead today. The weather today, New York today is crazy. Today's gonna be, I think, 90 something. Let me see. Today it's currently 79 degrees, and today is gonna top off at 94. It's gonna cool down tomorrow. The high tomorrow is gonna be 88, and then on so it's gonna be 88, 87, 87, and then Wednesday it's gonna start cooling down. It's gonna get to 77, and then by Sunday, next Sunday, it's gonna get down to 69 degrees. Do you take creatine? Yes, I take creatine. I take creatine. I get vitamin D from the sun. You always want to go out in the sun. You want the sun rays. You want your skin to be exposed to the sun rays. I take magnesium glycinate. Uh, yeah. Let me do jumping jacks on it. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Let me do jumping jacks. I don't know what that means. Um, yeah, I take creatine. I take 2 scoops. I put it directly in my mouth, and I just down it with some like a splash of cider vinegar and water. I don't like scooping it into the water and mixing it. I just scoop it in my mouth and stuff. Yeah, but creatine, I take creatine. But yeah, that's how you guys do it. You guys go on a fast, and I'm not telling you guys to go on a 24-hour fast. I had to work my way to it, right? You can literally just skip breakfast. So let's say you eat dinner at 6 o'clock p.m., right? And then you go skip breakfast the next day. Yeah, it's dead. New York, it's always dead. I don't know because I'm streaming from the computer. I'm not streaming directly from the phone, so maybe that's what it is. Another thing, rest days are always dead like this. I don't get a lot of pop on rest days that I do like during a workout. I just lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? I just forgot what I was saying. Oh, so I was saying, if your last meal of the day was at 6 o'clock the prior day, yeah, I should. I'm gonna start doing that Q&A, and then you skip breakfast and you eat lunch at 12 o'clock. So how much would that be? So 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock has 12 hours. Another 6 hours. That's 18 hours. You just fasted 18 hours. If you skip breakfast, eating dinner at boom right there, you turned your body into you put your body in ketosis, especially if you eliminated carbs and sugar. You eliminate the carbs and sugar. You eat dinner at 6 o'clock. Then your next meal won't be until the next day, 12 a.m. And then you eat 6 o'clock, right? And then again you skip breakfast. That's 18 hours every day. Boom, 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 boom. You turn your body into a fat burning machine for sure. And then you clean up that diet. On top of that, you get the efficient proteins. When I say efficient proteins, something low on calories, high on protein, like chicken breast, like egg whites, like white fish, right? Like pollock, cod. Cod is expensive. Pollock is literally the same thing as cod. Pollock is way cheaper. I don't know why cod is so expensive, but pollock tastes the exact same. I can't even tell there's. If you gave me a plate of cod and a plate of pollock, I would not know the difference. And they literally are the same macros. They have identical macros, the same calories, the same protein. What's up, Joe? Thank you for being here. We got a rest day today. Super excited for tomorrow. I cannot wait for tomorrow to see if I'm able to match or to see if I can progress in my bench weight. Last week I felt really bad. I didn't get enough sleep. I failed to hit my scheduled progress. Eli, what's good, brother? Thank you for being here. And I am super curious to see if I'm able to get my progress. So I'm gonna be super excited. If I can hit it tomorrow, I'm gonna be very, very, very happy because I was bummed last week when I wasn't able to hit it. I thought maybe this aggressive cut is time to abort. But today being day 25, I feel great. That was never the issue. The issue was my lack of sleep and the stress that I was getting from work. But that's gone, long gone. That only lasted a couple of days. No issues. The guy that's supposed to install the carpet today never showed up. I was pissed off about it, and I just thought about it right now. But whatever. I was mad. I was mad when he told me he's not coming because it's complete unprofessional. He was already 2 hours late telling me he wasn't coming. So not only did you not show up when you were supposed to, but you're sending me a text message 2 hours later telling me you're not coming. What is that, dude? Like this is not the first time. He has his business is on Yelp. He has excellent reviews. The only reason why I went to him was because of his excellent reviews. I don't want to be that person that's giving him a bad review. No, it's not good at all, right? So tomorrow, I'm gonna celebrate if I'm able to hit 245 5 times. Now the schedule thing. Let me see what the so during that whole entire exercise last week, day one of week 12, I felt bad from the get go. Tonight, nah, I don't think they're fake reviews. This business has been around for over 30 years. I don't think they're fake reviews at all. And deletes the bad reviews. Maybe he paid Yelp to delete the bad reviews. You're probably right. Um. Oh, I didn't have it saved. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So the scheduled workout for tomorrow. I have it down on the whiteboard. I haven't put it on my notes yet. Let me get it. Let me get it. All right. So obviously we start every 30 and deletes the better. 30 what? What do you mean 30? What do you mean by that, Eli? Hell yeah, Donald. I'm gonna get it, bro. I'm gonna get it for sure. So, like always, we start our workout with a rowing machine. We're gonna go 4 minutes to get that blood pumping, and that's one thing too, guys. You want the blood flow when you start lifting weights. You want the blood flowing all over your body. You want the blood in your muscles and stuff because that's how you grow too. Blood flow causes growth, right? If there's not enough blood, there won't be growth, right? So you want to get that blood pumping, you want to get that heart pumping to get that blood flow, right? So assault bike is gonna help me with that definitely. Assault bike, oh my god. Then warm ups, we're gonna do push ups, we're gonna do light dumbbell rows, light cable face pulls, and then that's when I start warming up in the bench. Yeah, so I'm on the PC. I need to change how I do this because what's going on right now on YouTube, guys, and this is affecting my YouTube. I got two streams going on YouTube. I got one vertical for the vertical, and I got one horizontal. Doing this, I thought, okay, so if people want to watch me vertical or horizontal, but it's dead. YouTube is dead today. You guys are just now like coming in. It's actually starting to pop right now. So I don't know why it I don't know. I don't so we don't have to worry about this tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be normal. We're going to be doing it from the phone. Uh so the warm-ups for the bench, right? So what I'm excited about is this. 245 hitting it 5 times tomorrow, right? And that's after 40-minute warm-up. Now, am I able to do it? I was not able to do it last week. I only did it 4 times. And then on top of that, we're doing 245 times, 235 5 times, and then 235 times. Now let's say I do 245 times and I feel good. I'm not gonna go down to 235. I'm gonna keep it at 240, right? If I barely got 240 and I don't feel confident that I'm gonna hit it again 5 times, I'll go down to 235. But if I felt good doing the 240, I'm gonna keep it on there. And then if I felt good again for the third time at 240, I'll keep it on there for the last one. And that means I skipped maybe 2, 3 weeks of progress by doing that, right? It just all depends. And then I'll try to match that again the following after that. Abdul, assalamu alaikum. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Hey guys, on YouTube, how are you guys watching me? Are you guys watching me on the vertical or horizontal? Because I think one of them I'm not able to see the comments on the other. So let me know. Vertical? Are you watching me vertical or horizontal? Eli, vertical? Okay. You're watching me vertical. What about you, Abdu? So I think I can't see the horizontal one. I need I am successful. I hope you're doing amazing. I am. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah for everything. And vertical. Okay, so both of you are watching me vertical. So I need to keep an eye out on the horizontal. I need to keep an eye out on the horizontal comments. I'm not seeing the horizontals. Ah, see? Wait. No, I'm seeing the Eli, were you I am seeing it. Okay, I think it's coming in now. It wasn't coming in at first. The horizontal was dead one view. Wait, for the vertical, there is much more views here. The horizontal was dead. Okay, so Eli, you were on the horizontal stream? Yeah, so I do see your I don't know what's going on, man. It's weird. Yeah, there's only yeah, it's not that it is dead. The horizontal one is dead. Yeah, so if I'm able to hit those bench press ones, it's a key sign that everything is well on the aggressive cut. Inshallah. Inshallah, I'll be able to do it. I'll be super excited. And then on top of that, we're gonna go play. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to play flag football. I haven't played flag football in a long time, and it's not because well, it's because of the foot injury. One, and then two, it's because my I need new friends. My current friends are lazy. I have lazy friends. They don't want to do anything. They want to play video games. That's all they want to do. And to be honest with you, like I could be playing video games right now, but I've grown out of it. Like video games isn't fun to me like it was. It's just like a big waste of time. So even like sitting down watching TV, to me it's like it feels like all a big waste of time, right? Because you can be playing a video game, building your character, right? Like if you play an RPG video game, it's like you're building your character, making character. If you're playing like a farm game, you're building your farm. Uh, Whatever it is, you're building a skill tree. It's like, yo, why don't you do it in real life, right? Let's do it in real life. Build your body, build a six pack, build better health, build better blood work, right? Why don't you use the video game energy for that? Why not? Because I'll tell you this: that video game that you're playing, it's gonna get old. A new game is gonna come out, and this is what ruined it for me too. So I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, and one thing about Call of Duty, if you guys know Call of Duty, gun camo, right? Mastering all the guns, unlocking all the skins, you get rewarded with like the ultimate master skin, right? For that specific gun. I remember doing that for the first time ever in my life. And then 6 months later, a new Call of Duty comes out. And it's like, wait, that took me 3 months to do. Now there's a new game. I'm not feeling that. That literally, me mastering one Call of Duty game and then the next one coming out, I'm like, I'm not doing that again. That literally left a bad taste in my mouth. And alhamdulillah that happened, because I probably would not be in the shape that I am in if I didn't do that, right? So I just then think about, like, dang, all these hours that I wasted playing video games, I could have been doing this, I could have been doing that. I know I used to hear it before, people would tell me, thank you for the subscription, I appreciate you. People used to tell me, like, especially like my father and my mother, and like, hey, why are you wasting your time doing this? It's like, people can try to help you out, but until you realize it yourself, it's like sometimes you have to realize it yourself for you to get a change, right? Like sometimes somebody has to hit rock bottom. Like, have you ever had a friend that you're trying to help and it's like they're their own worst enemy, and you're trying to help them, and it's like they just don't get it. They don't get it. They don't It's like they don't see it how you see it and stuff. Thank you guys for joining. They don't see it how you see it, right? So sometimes you just gotta let it go and and just pray for them. Pray that that guides them, and that they finally realize what they're doing, right? So that happened to me. It's like me mastering Call of Duty gun camos made me realize the whole scam in that, right? I'm like, why am I gonna waste my time building these guns, mastering this skill tree, when I could literally do that in real life, bettering my health, my mental, right? So that's how that journey like took off for me, because I was already healthy in the first place, but that just like made it better. I think the game that I'm talking about is what's the game? It was Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Was it 2? I think it was Modern Warfare 2. The last Modern Warfare 2. COD Modern Warfare 2. So the reboot right here, 22. It came out 22. I think it came out in October, something like that. Let me see. Release date October. So January 2023, that's when I started getting healthy. Right, Donald. I appreciate you, Donald. You've been here from the beginning of this stream. I appreciate you. Uh, Call of Duty is fun. Haven't played in it in a while. When was the first time you played Call of Duty? I used to be Battlefield. I have the new Battlefield. I don't play it as much, but so Modern Warfare 2 came out. This new, not the old one from 2009, but the one that came out in 2022. I mastered. I got the camo. I think so. It came out October. I remember it took me 3 months to get the master camo. So if it was October, no, we're talking about November, December, January. So January is actually when January 2023 was when I changed my eating habits and I just turned my life around. And then 11 months after that, I lost 100 pounds. I did not get the next Call of Duty that came out because me getting the mastering those the gun camos left a bad taste in my mouth, knowing that a new game is coming out, and then I would have to do that. So Call of Duty, if anything, Call of Duty made me rethink my life because I'm like, why should I waste my time mastering camo? Why don't I use that time to master my health, to master my body? Thank you, Eli. Because waste that time, wasted time mastering the camos. It's like I could use that time to better myself. And knowing that another Call of Duty was coming out, like 7, 8 months after that, I'm like, do I really want to waste my time doing that again? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't. I don't like the grind. So my buddies, my gaming buddies, like, hey, get the game, get the game. Like, guys, I'm just not in it no more. I I I can't. Like mentally, I can't. If it's like God helped me with that, like stop. Like somebody was making prayer for me. Obviously, it was my parents, right? They prayed for me, like because I was obese, morbidly obese. Are we? I don't. How much time do we have? I got about 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hit 10,000 guys. If we hit 10,000 subscribers, it's gonna be crazy. So we're at 900, 900, 9,960, and we're talking about we started the month at 130. So we've been at 9,900 for a minute. And when I say a minute, I'm talking about uh an hour. Since we started the live stream, we've been at 9,900. I thought because of the pace that we would get it. It is insane. 130 in the beginning of the, not the beginning of the month. I'm sorry. Is it? Wait, yeah. Am I? Yeah. No, it was. It was the beginning of the month. Let's see, because it's the yeah, it's the 13th today. So May 31st, we were at 169 subscribers. 169 on May 31st. On June 1st, we were at 173. 173 subscribers on June 1st. And then I hit 1,000 the night of June 5th. Who or what are you hiding from? You talking about because of the mask? I don't know. Would you ask like Rey Mysterio the same question? Like the wrestler that wears a mask? What about like Batman? Now I'm not comparing myself to them, but I'm just curious. Would you ask them the same question? Like, isn't there? Am I the only person that live streams with their face covered? I'm just curious, like, because TikTok, like, the main purpose I'm doing this is work. To be honest with you, like, I don't want I want to go to work and just work, do my job. Not there to make friends, but because TikTok like asks for contacts and stuff, and I just I just don't want work talking about me. Yeah, TikTok is kind of weird. TikTok sometimes is kind of weird, but yeah. So it's mainly work. I'm in management. I'm in management at work, and I don't want the people that I supervise to be. That's the biggest thing. But this is also one thing. What's your name, Roy? One thing, Roy, is I feel like my what I'm doing right now is crazy, and I did feel like there is a chance that I might blow up doing this because I'm gonna work out regardless. I'm gonna work out regardless. I'm gonna do this whether people are watching or not. I'm gonna do this. So I say, hey, I might as well stream. I might as well stream it, right? See what happens. So that being said, on YouTube, in the beginning of the month, I was at 170 subscribers, and there is a possibility during this live stream that I break 10,000. And we're talking about 13 days, right? So there's plenty of live streamers that cover their face. Uh, so I'm not really hiding from anyone. It's more like keeping my life private when it comes to work. Lots of famous people got famous from one video. Yeah. Hey, and here's one thing, Eli. I'm on a journey to 10% body fat, and we're talking about somebody that used to be 40% body fat. Let me show you guys something. TikTok, you won't be able to see this. I'm gonna show it on YouTube because I can't share. Maybe I could flip the camera. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll flip the camera. I'll show you. I'll TikTok. I'll show you guys too. But let me get it ready while I do this. See that big boy? See that big boy? I'm watching on the horizontal and it has 11 likes. On the vertical, it has 7 likes. Look at that big boy. That big boy. Now let me pull up the other one. Let me pull up the other one. Bear with me. This was not planned. Uh, I guess I really can't show it any better. I don't know. So let me show you TikTok. How do I flip the camera? TikTok, you see that? That's your boy right there. I guess I don't have a picture, but that's your boy right there too. Just 3 years later. Look at the muscle separation. Same guy. Same guy. You TikTok. Same guy. You know what's funny about this? Me taking that picture, I thought I looked good. Yeah, even the beard leveled up, Quran. The guy taking this picture, I thought I looked good, guys. Problem is, sometimes you don't realize things are going bad until you like start doing good, right? Same guy. And the thing is, see, there's still a little bit of fat right there, but we're taking care of that right now. This right here, when I take my shirt off, visible six pack. So one, you can see it through the shirt. That's one, two, and then I got another rack right here, one, two, and then my third rack is has a patch of fat right there. But this is the back. Look at my back, my shoulders, right there. That's new. My arms. You couldn't tell that this is the same guy. Not the same guy. There's no way. There's no way. The veins, the tricep, the bicep, veins, the muscle separation, bicep, the shoulders, the traps, the kitty cat. So you ask, why do I cover myself? Because I expect to be successful. That's why. I I I expect to be successful, and I do want to maintain some private life. And I think covering my face will help me. Even though I only have these many views right now, I know if I'm gonna maintain, it's gonna get better. Thank you, New York. But thank you very much. The beard leveled up, the muscles leveled up, the mental leveled up, the discipline. I don't need anybody to watch me. I'm gonna do it regardless. Might as well stream. And it's not like I'm talking at a you know what. I'm living it. I'm showing you guys it could be done. I didn't do anything. Thank you, Donald. Thank you. I still wake up, guys. I still wake up. I look at the mirror and I'm like, Subhanallah, I'm dreaming. This is a dream. This is not real. Like I'm in a coma somewhere and I'm just dreaming this. It doesn't make any sense. But alhamdulillah, it's like, and then I think about it. I showed you guys that picture. Like I don't even remember that guy. Like maybe that was the dream, and this is my reality. You know what I mean? I'm just sad that it took me up until in mid to late 30s to realize it, you know? One thing too that opened up my eyes was that whole body positivity. Oh, body positivity, like uh uh love yourself no matter what. Yeah, better late than never, for sure. My cat, my cat, he walks around like this, like he's probably bigger than me. He's the one that inspired me to do this, my cat. But no, he's not on the cut. One thing that inspired me too was the whole positivity movement, the body positivity movement. No fat shaming and stuff. And like, because look, I knew being 300 pounds, I was unhealthy. I knew somebody being morbidly obese is not good. But the campaign is about, oh, body positivity, well, love yourself no matter what you look like. Like, no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that one bit. So why are you lying to us? Why are you telling us that it's okay to be morbidly obese? It's not okay. That opened up my eyes. I'm rebelling against that nonsense. Yeah. It's like dude, you see somebody that's fit, you have more respect for that person because you know that person has discipline. You see somebody that's morbidly obese, it's like, yo, that person can't control their own desires. They're weak. They can't control their own desires. They lack discipline. They lack structure. But you see somebody that's lean, especially somebody that's older, an older person that's lean, looks healthy. You think about it. Think about it. Think about somebody in their mid 40s, 50s that are in great shape. Aren't those people really successful? Like, I'm just thinking about the leanest people that I know that are in their mid 40s, 50s. Those people are super, super, super successful. Super successful. And I'm not talking about the skinny, bony guys. I'm talking about people that actually take care of their body. Like, you look at them, they have an excellent physique. Uh, they look great, handsome, right? Those people are really successful. Yeah, the positivity. They want us to fail. They do. They want us to be sick. They don't make money when you're not sick. They don't make money when you're healthy. Yes, I want to be the guy in his 50s, inshallah, if I live by then. In my 50s, in my 60s, in my 70s, in my 80s, where I'm in better shape than people in their 20s. They definitely do it for the money. Definitely do it for the money. So, yes, you think about it, you look at CEOs that are successful, most likely they're in great shape. Uh, yeah. hmm It's like they know what they're doing. They have structure. They have discipline. Now you will find people that the younger people with great physiques, right? Some of them they might be immature and stuff and not successful, but that's because they have youth, right? What's more impressive, a 40-year-old with a six pack, a 50-year-old with a six pack, or a 20-year-old with a six pack? I'll tell you this: that 40-year-old and that 50-year-old, they have structure, they have discipline, they know what it takes to be successful, for sure. That's impressive. That's impressive. A lean physique on an older person, that's impressive. The percentage is very low. Very low for somebody to be that old and be in that great shape. Very low. But if they are, guarantee they're highly successful people. And inshallah, when I started when I started this journey to where I'm now, like the discipline, I'm more successful right now in my life, in my career. I'm more successful right now than I was when I was morbidly obese. It's crazy how it works, right? My salary is literally double from when I was morbidly obese on January 2023 when I started this journey to my what my salary is right now. Alhamdulillah, praise God, my salary is double. I'm making twice as much money now than when I was morbidly obese. I don't know. It has to be something, right? It has to be something. There's something to it. There's something to it. I'm telling you. Structure, structure, discipline, discipline, discipline. Right? It's the mindset for sure. It's the mindset. Never in my wildest dreams, never in my wildest dreams would I wake up morbidly obese and do the bed, fix the bed. Never in my wildest dreams would I take the trash out. Never in my wildest dreams would I do the dishes. Never in my wildest dreams would I cook. I'm not cooking. I'm ordering takeout. I'm getting Chinese food. I'm going to McDonald's. I haven't. So when I started this journey, I cut off obviously fast food and everything, but I wasn't forcing this on my family. So I was taking the kids, getting chicken nuggets and stuff, and so. But after what happened in Gaza, cut off. Anybody that supported Gaza being obliterated, cut off. Done. Done. Starbucks, done. Everything. You support murder, done. I'm done with you. I'm done. Right? But the old me would have ordered takeout. The old me would be like, they're not bombing Gaza right now, even though they are. I'll go get a Starbucks coffee. I'll go get this. I'll go get that. I hope I don't get dinged right now on TikTok because I know sometimes TikTok they be wishy washy. But yeah, now I cook. I don't have time to cook. On my day off, I batch cook. I cook for the next 5 days, for the next 6 days. If I know I'm gonna have a busy schedule, I'll cook for 2 weeks. 1 week I'll put it in the fridge, and then the second week I'll put it in the freezer. God's plan, alhamdulillah, Eli, God's plan. Food that slowly kills you. Yep, it does. Do you think it's true they saw 2% human DNA in McDonald's? Allah alam. God knows. I don't know, but I don't have to worry about it because I'm not eating it no more. You know? But it might be. It might be. Uh, my wife is uh my wife is texting me asking did the carpet installers come today? No, they didn't. They didn't come. They flaked on me again. But I'm not gonna stress about it because none of this is gonna matter when they're done. And that's another thing too about this weight loss journey. If you guys are fixing your health, on a whatever you're doing, right? As long as you do it, it doesn't matter how long it took, right? So for me, I have lost over 130 pounds. It doesn't matter how long it took. I did it. Alhamdulillah. Praise God. So it's like when they install this carpet for me, when they eventually are done, whatever. Right? So I'm mad at right now. I was mad earlier. Right now I'm just annoyed. But it's like this whole delay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because when it gets done, does it really matter that it took 2 3 weeks longer than it should have? So you just got to keep that mindset too. Um, don't overdo it to the point where you're hurting yourself, right? Because some people they'll do it the wrong way. Like for example, when I felt really bad, felt like crap last week, I didn't overreact. The old me would be like, "Oh, I gotta eat now. Oh, I gotta go back to eating. I feel like crap." No, I took it nice and slow. I took it nice and slow. Like, okay, I feel really bad today. I feel really, really, really bad today. This cut might be doing damage. Let me see how I feel tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and I felt great. I felt excellent. And then the day after that, my workout was one of the best workouts. So you never want to overreact. Take it nice and slow, right? Don't do something when you're mad because you might regret it afterwards, right? I wanted to text him, when I was mad. I did text him. I told him that it's insane and unprofessional. I left it at that. But I didn't do anything that I would end up regretting a couple hours later. Don't let the present you, this is what I try to live by this. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's harder said than done. Don't do don't let the present day you do something that the future you will regret, right? Take a step back, think about what you're doing. Am I mad right now? Yes. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say something. Uh, let me see how I feel in a couple hours. Right? Let me take a step back. Let me get away from this situation. Take a deep breath. I'm mad right now. I don't want to do something that I'm gonna regret. I don't want to say something that I'm gonna regret. Right? And then let's say you do make that mistake and you do something that you're gonna learn from your mistake. Don't repeat the same mistake over and over and over. Don't get don't get distracted or don't get mad about constructive criticism. If somebody is giving you constructive criticism, most likely they care about you, right? They probably care about you if they're giving you constructive criticism. Like your parents. Don't get offended when they try to better you because they care about you. If somebody is giving you constructive criticism, they truly care about you. Don't take it the wrong way. Because if they didn't care about you, they'll probably let you keep doing whatever you're doing because they want to see you fail. I hope that makes sense to people, right? Don't get offended when somebody tries to critique you to tell you something. Don't get this don't don't take it the wrong way. For sure, right? And that used to be me. And I'm telling you this from experience. I used to not take constructive criticism well, right? But now I do because sometimes you don't see what you're doing, you don't realize what you're doing, right? But when you take a step back and you actually think about it or you get somebody else's perspective, it might change, right? They're not going to tell you that just to mess with you. So that's one thing I want to tell you guys to think about too. Uh, Also, like when you're successful in life, you're gonna have if you're doing something like crabs in a barrel. You guys know that saying, crabs in a barrel. Whenever, a, if if you guys don't know, like if you put crabs in a barrel, crabs are constantly always trying to get out of that barrel. But what's actually keeping the crab in the barrel? When a crab starts to try to pull out of that to get out of that crab, guess what happens? Some of the older people probably know the answer. Maybe the younger people don't know. But what happens is the other crabs start pulling the one crab down. Like one crab is getting about to get to the top, the other crab will pull it down. Come back. You're not going anywhere. So when you're successful, you might have haters lurking in the shadows. It's because they see you as a threat, especially like if this is at work. They think that you're gonna get that promotion over them and stuff, and they're gonna do whatever it takes. But let your work speak for yourself. Don't let what they do affect you. And what drives them crazy is your success, right? They might have hit their ceiling and they see this other person who their ceiling looks like it's going to be way higher than theirs. So just be careful on that. Don't try to be petty. Just let your work speak for yourself, and maybe, you know, because the last thing you want to do is prove that person right, especially if they're working in the shadows against you, where they're trying to sabotage you. Once you find out, and it's like then you try to do something about it, you go out of character to try to defend yourself, but then it ends up being looked at the complete wrong way, and now it's like, oh, maybe there is truth to so and so being that way, right? So just being successful will drive them crazy, and just, like I said, just think about that. Always try to better yourself. Always try to improve what's going on. You know, if you're getting mad, if you're feeling like you're overwhelmed, go slow. One thing out of a time. One thing at a time. I know sometimes at work, I can get a lot of stuff piled onto me all at once. Boom, boom, like everything just boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, dang, you don't even know where to start. Hey, start piecing away. Start one thing, finish it. Start the next thing, finish it. Start the third thing, finish it. So on and so forth. Next thing you know, you're done, right? Easy peasy. So we're getting close to the end, guys. Does anyone have any questions or anything? Especially about fitness, where to start, diet, and stuff. Because the best thing that happened to me was cleaning up my diet, and then the fitness didn't come until afterwards. Cleaning up the diet gave me a crazy amount of energy. That's what helped me out the most. Cleaning up the diet. Let me see where are we at. Where are we at with the subscribers? Okay. We're at 9,979 subscribers on YouTube. So we're 21 subscribers short of hitting 10,000 subscribers. I was hoping to get it during this live stream. Had this been my day off, I probably would have just been sitting here waiting for it to hit 10,000. That would be kind of cool. Maybe I should just leave the live stream up on YouTube. Yeah. It's isn't it 9,900? It's 9,980. We're 20 away from hitting 10,000. And I'm talking about I started the month. Let me move the mic. I started the month at 173 subscribers. And in 13 days, we're about to hit 10,000. I went to bed with 8,000. Woke up almost hitting 10,000. TikTok. Before I go, you guys have anything? Yeah, I know. It would have been fun, huh? Dang. Yeah, we need 20 subs to hit 10,000. I just want to see it. Look, by the time I look at it again, it's going to be over 10,000. I just want to witness it hitting 10,000. Dang, that would be crazy. Do you get something for hitting 10,000 subs on YouTube? I wonder if you do. I know you get something for hitting 100,000. Yeah, scammer. We're 20 away. 20 away. Thank you. 20 away from 10,000, man. 10,000. And you guys see the graph on the I'm showing you guys the graph. How it just jumps up this month. See that? You guys see that? January 1, 173. And then right now. What's up, rapper? Thank you for the rose, brother. Rapper named Tokyo. So I'm calling you Tokyo. How you doing? So I was just saying, we're 20,000 or 20,000. We're 20 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I started the month at 173. I was hoping to hit the 10,000 during this live stream, but it seems like it slowed down today. So, so at the beginning of the week, we're at 1,477 subscribers in the beginning of the week. Thank you, Tokyo. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it. Uh, please be here for tomorrow's live stream. We're gonna do upper body. The YouTube is the same name, King Tyron, same exact name. Uh, 20 short, 20 short. Yes, we're gonna call it, guys. Dang, I really wanted to hit it during the live stream. I gotta be at work in 30 minutes. So look, we're at we're gonna hit 10,000. I wonder what the number will be tomorrow during the live stream. It's gonna be crazy because we hit I think 7,000 during yesterday's live stream. So for it to jump like that, that's insane. So 2 days ago we were at 6,000. So it's like it's almost doubled in just 2 days. Is that you, Tokyo? We just got one more. We just got one more. 9,981. Was that you, Tokyo? Yep. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Tokyo. Yeah, guys. So again, please be here tomorrow. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm super excited for tomorrow because I'm gonna do the bench. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to progress. And the reason why I'm super excited is because last week I felt really bad during the workout. I felt exhausted and everything, and I wasn't able to hit my progression. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a good day. I love you guys. Bye bye. See you guys.